3 long days, some I don't know. It takes a little more than what you show, and that's yesterday. Yeah, yesterday.
Recording from Cub Content Studios. Welcome to Bobby Finn Knows Everyone, a Pull Tab Sports production. I am your host, Bobby Finn. Born and raised on St. Paul's East Side, where it's all about looking out for each other, blue-collared hard work, and telling it like it is. And that's what you're going to get on our podcast. World going a little sideways, but you're going to get a little straight talk here, right?
Yeah,
with Tommy Lord. How are you, Tommy?
Hey, brother, what's happening?
Oh, gosh. I don't know. I feel like we've seen each other, but we haven't seen each other. But when we're together, it's long and hard.
Yeah. Jeez, what kind of relationship do we have?
Producing the show, as always, Chris Salazar. What's up, Sally?
Yo, what's up, boys?
What is up? So, gonna have a little fun today. It's not gonna be an hour long, but it's gonna be kind of we're catching up on the last month and a half or month or so.
That's right.
Let's get a little crazy. Obviously, a sports scene, Minnesota. I mean, we're always on a roller coaster ride. It's the big roller coaster at Valley Fair.
Mm-hmm. It is the greatest time though, right? To like in the season to be a sports fan.
So awesome.
So let me ask you guys: did you jump on the train with the last loss? Did you go like, oh, here we go again?
No.
Vikings?
No,
Yeah,
not at all.
It's over.
Yeah,
Done.
I was so fed up with social media and like, oh, disappointed again. I don't know why I jumped on this wagon. Blah blah blah. I'm like, come on.
See, I still think, and I was hoping it didn't come this early, but if Sam Darnold keeps blowing up, and like the good way, I still think we franchise him and trade him, because there's a lot of teams that need a good quarterback, and I still think JJ is the future. Plus, I mean, we're going to save $40 million a year on a salary cap, so we can go put it into somebody else.
So if you franchise him and then trade him, does he play next year, or do you just hold on to him? I don't understand. Like
you can
I always hear
franchise
tag,
and
but-
trade.
Okay.
So he would play for whoever we trade him to next year.
Okay, but why do we franchise him then?
Yeah.
So
Because
that
if
he can't
we-
get moved?
If we don't franchise him, we lose him.
Because he will take another offer.
Yeah, he's gonna get paid.
Does he have to
40
agree to
50.
be franchised?
No, he has no choice.
Okay.
But we can franchise and trade. So,
Yeah, I think we keep him. At least I think we keep him next year because JJ, he blew out his knee.
they did just sign Daniel Dimes today
Oh God, come on!
to an active contract.
Now that guy, I'm convinced sucks.
Oh, you don't know that. Look what the
What?
quarterback whisperer has done.
Yeah, that it's
Kirk
good.
Cousins, he turned into the $100 million man.
Yep.
And he played freaking half a season.
Yeah, well,
maybe a little more than half a season.
How about the astronaut last year?
the Pasternak?
The Pasternak. He looked good.
Yeah.
They made him look good.
He's the quarterback whisperer.
He
So
is.
I think JJ is the future. I think Daniel Dimes can fill in until JJ is ready. And I think we franchise Sam and get some draft picks for him, because people want him. I mean, who knows? Maybe you could even get a first-round pick for him.
What can you get more for, Sam or JJ?
That's a tough one, because I think you could probably get a top 15 easily.
What's
the
the age
quarterback? The quarterback situation is really meek this year too.
Ooh, I got it. So we trade JJ for a top 10 pick, and we get Shadur Sanders.
And franchise Sam Darnold, trade him too. So now we get rid of both of them.
Yes. And Dion will be our defensive coordinator because what's his chops is gone.
So that we could get Travis Hunter and Shadur.
Oh my God.
Jesus.
Sal, right?
We just landed on
I
the
don't
moon.
know.
We just landed on the moon.
Yeah, right.
That's the best of all worlds because we're going to lose our defensive coordinator, right? He'll be a head coach.
He's not. Nobody's going to take him.
And we got Neon Dion.
Oh,
Do you
God.
think Flores is kind of the guy that like, yeah, I'm going to take the next job that comes up or it's offered, or is he the guy like, I love this team. I'm going to stay right here where we are. I built it. I'm running it. It's right where I want it.
Nope. He already said I'm entertaining any head coaching offers there is.
But he said it's got to be the right fit. I feel like now more than ever, and maybe just because I'm getting older, people know that some organizations are just effed. And they're like, done with doing anything with the Jets.
Dion has already said.
Yeah.
Dion said that his kid's not going to Tennessee. He didn't specify Tennessee,
right?
But he says we will choose where he's going to go.
Yeah, Jacksonville screwed.
And he already
Tennessee
wore
screwed.
he already wore New York Giants shoes to it, or his
really?
cleats to his last game.
He wants to go to the Giants.
That's.
I can't believe the Giants kept both of their coach and
Oh
their
my
GM.
God! What a catastrophe!
Oh my God!
I think you know what? Once they draft,
That's a good salesperson.
once
right
they
there.
draft Shador, Dion will become the head coach. That's when they'll get rid of that dude.
Dable?
Yeah,
Brian
they
Dable?
should. After hearing those war room stuff, that crap.
Did you watch any of the Hard Knocks with that?
Yeah, it's terrible. When they're talking about Saquon, I'm like, oh my God.
The owner comes in and is like, hey, so what's going on with Saquon? Well, we might not just get enough, or he might want too much money, and we're probably gonna have to move on from him. And then the owner goes, yeah, I'm just gonna say this: if he leaves, I don't know if I'm going to be okay with that. It's going to be a big void to fill. I just am not going to be good with that. And then he goes off, and then they kept the coach and
At least
GM?
Philadelphia, we don't want Philly to get him.
Yes.
And then they get him. You're like, come on.
Yeah, right.
I'd be done with those guys. Speaking of shitty-ass owners, what Jerry Jones doing now? Did you see that, what he's doing?
No.
So Mike McCarthy, Jerry Jones said in a press conference after the last game, he said he can go talk to whoever he wants to talk to. He goes, I don't want people to be here if they don't want to be here. Well, the Chicago Bears tried to talk to him today, and Jerry Jones denied it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he denied it. So,
Wow, he's getting a little senile.
well, he is senile. You got to. I mean, they got to pull the ripcord on that guy.
He's Joe Biden part 2.
Yeah, jeez. But it's. I mean, so McCarthy's not even going to have an opportunity to go interview with teams that might want him as a head coach because Jerry Jones has him under contract still.
Yeah.
And he might fire him. I mean, Jerry Jones is a prick.
Right?
Yeah,
I mean, who did he screw over that he just screwed somebody over in like $500,000 on a bonus in the last game of the year? I can't remember who it was, but and then you see the Tampa Bay Buccaneers go throw 100 yards to Evans for $3 million. They didn't have to do that.
Yeah, they're trying to get him his money.
Yeah, get him his money. These guys make so much money, but they're such.
Pay the man his money.
Yeah, Jerry Jones is a prick. So give you a little sneak peek of Dent Heads Dick
Yeah,
of the
there you
week.
go.
Well, that's who ours is. But
Okay. Yeah, I ever told you my Deion Sanders story?
you met him, right?
Yeah, I met him. So we were at an advertising award show, and it was a sports advertising award show, and he was the host, and he would just like talk and like do his read his lines, and then he would go backstage and just crush Coors Lights. And because we were on the side of the stage, I could see him go back there. He wasn't paying attention. So this group gets up, they win like best award of the night or whatever, and it was. The women get up. It was 2 women. They get up and they're like, hey, this is the first ad created by all women. They have a women director or a women writer. It was for a women company. It just shows that strong women can do anything. We're not just models and we're not just, sex symbols. We are hardworking, strong, smart women. And Dion walks up to the stage and he's like, all right, give it up for these lovely ladies tonight. Give it up. Oh, by the way, real quick. Do a little twirl for me. Look at how beautiful this girl is. Give it up for these lovely ladies. And I just put my head in my hands. I was like, no way.
Oh my God.
Was not paying attention or reading the room at all.
Oh my God,
Yeah.
that's fantastic.
Open mouth insert.
Yeah,
flip.
right.
Absolutely.
Oh
But
my gosh.
at the end of the night, I was still like, hey, Dion, can I get a picture?
We got to post that picture. That's great.
Yeah.
No, that
Dion.
would be ideal. Based on what happened to Flores in Miami with all that. I mean, between the quarterback saying that he's just,
right.
I mean,
he's a
it's
dick.
going to be tough for him to get a job.
Yeah, I don't know who's got openings right now, a place that you'd want to go to, but Dallas, if they fire McCarthy. I don't know. Dallas is how about ESPN? We've talked about this. Every first hour of every ESPN show is that here's the Cowboys. What's going on with the Cowboys?
Yeah.
It's garbage.
Garbage.
All right, so other thing about the best time of the year for sports is like the other night we had the Vikings game on, we had the World Juniors on.
Yeah.
I don't know if the Wild was on last night, and the Wolves were on last night. I was going back and forth between those 2 games. The previous night I was going back and forth between the Vikings and the World Juniors. Dude, it's a great time for
It
sports.
is a great time.
Yeah.
And I love the college playoff system. It's great.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
it's
for
good.
the
I wasn't a big fan at first, but it's kind of grown on.
The semifinals is going to be dynamite.
what do you think about these smaller schools that got in and got blown out? Should they not be allowed to be back in? Should we just be like, you got to be ACC or SEC or Big Ten? Or
I don't know how you do it. I mean, shit,
you're out. You got to be in one of the big conferences or you're out.
Well, then they're going to just keep adding schools to the conferences.
No, there's already freaking 30 in the Big Ten, aren't they?
60 teams in each conference.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I don't know. I think you got to let them in, but it is what it is. I mean,
they suck.
Alabama I know Alabama needs to win more than
they do. Hey, just let them in. Just Alabama gets a free ride.
It's a free ride.
Who was the BYU? They got smoked, right?
BYU no, they weren't in.
They weren't?
No, Boise State.
Boise State. That's what I was thinking.
They got smoked.
And then SMU.
SMU got pounded. Yeah.
See, don't even let them in. Arizona State. What a joke.
Dude, that kid was freaking dynamite.
I know. I'm joking.
Did you see that? The
Scatterbo?
No. Did you see what happened? They actually, what do you call it? They're fighting it they're appealing it.
Really?
There was a field goal.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've seen this, but a field goal. He missed it. It bounced and it went in. So it's supposedly legit.
Oh, it hit the ground.
Yeah, it hit the ground. It hit like
the
guy's hand. It hit the ground and then kicked up and went in.
So technically they're saying that
it's a field goal.
It's still a live ball. So, even when it hits the ground.
So they waved it off right away, but they have this on video and they're like, that went in. The game should have been over.
Let them play.
And then
let them play.
Then that targeting that they didn't call targeting. I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah.
That is, if nothing, I mean, come on. But Scattaboo. That kid was a bad mother.
Where is he going to play?
Jeez, I don't know. He probably won't go to the second, third round.
Nobody wants running backs anymore, high picks.
4'10" running backs.
Plug them in. You just get anybody and just plug them in. They're fine. Look at all these, like, didn't the 49ers go through like 4 running backs? Everyone was great.
Yeah.
Plug them in. They're great.
Plug them in. But
Scatterbo.
He's got a great name.
He's the Christian McCaffrey part too. If Christian McCaffrey and
Nadia Comaneci.
who's the guy and Barry Sanders had a baby, would it be Scatterbo?
Scattaboo.
And a little Rudy to him?
And a little Rudy.
Little
He's got a
Rudy.
little fire in him. Yeah.
God, Rudy was a great movie, wasn't it?
Yes, it was.
Okay.
Rudy's the best. That's a. If it comes on and you're flicking through the channels, you got to stop and watch, right?
Oh, absolutely. Vince Vaughn was in it.
Yeah.
And who's the other guy that was in Swingers with Vince Vaughn? He directed Elf.
Favreau?
John Favreau.
Yeah.
Before he got fat, he was in it.
Yeah, Skinny Fav?
He was Skinny Fav, and now he's like a legendary director.
Yeah.
And no, the guy who played Rudy, he was in Goonies or something, wasn't he?
Yes.
Yeah.
He was.
He?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fantastic. Goonies is a great classic show, too.
It was great. Yeah. And it was a complete barfathon. Wait, that wasn't Goonies, was it?
It was the shake. What do you do? The truffle shuffle?
Yeah.
Rocky Road?
All right.
Yeah. All right, great. It's been a great episode, everybody.
So
Thanks for having us.
Vikes suck.
Vikes suck.
No, I still think they have a chance, man.
I do too.
They were so close to having that game be so different. A couple of those fourth downs on their 5-yard line.
Even when they were in the red zone, he just missed that throw over the top.
It just sailed on them a little bit.
Yeah.
What do you guys think of the whole seating system?
I think it's a effing joke.
Yes, absolutely.
I mean, the best record should have the number 1 seed. The second best record should have number 2 seed. It's that simple. It's like we've talked about it with the NHL playoffs too.
Yeah.
So
you
what
play in your division. I'm like, fuck that.
It's like my fantasy football league. I score up 1,000 points. I'm like 7 and whatever, 9 and whatever, and I don't get in because 3 other guys in my division are better than me. Freaking joke.
With less points.
Yeah, with way less points, way less wins. What do you got, Sal?
No, I was just going how big of a joke it was. I just think that it's dumb, and if that means that somebody in the division that's leading that conference or whatever, if they're not in, try harder.
Do better.
Yeah, do better.
We're the only 14-win team ever to be a wild card team.
5th seed.
Is that the most Minnesota Vikings thing you've ever heard in your life?
And I think to get the 5th seed was a joke. You got to go back to Detroit if you win.
Well, that's not necessarily the case. So if Green Bay beats the Eagles, Green Bay will go to Detroit. If we win, we go to, I can't remember who it was, but
Tampa.
So it's not necessarily us going to Detroit right away.
Okay.
But,
But the
yeah.
Packers aren't going to beat the Eagles.
They might. Packers not, but they're not bad. I don't know if
Hurts is going to play?
Hurts. It hurts so good.
What about Jaworski? Is he back?
Jaws?
Yeah.
No, he's out.
God dang.
Yeah.
What about Randall Cunningham? He was looking good the other day. I was watching highlights. Randy Ma.
Harold Carmichael. Yeah.
Yeah. Prayers to Randy.
Gastineau? No, he was the Jets. Prayers to Randy.
Man. Okay, good. A lot of sports. Good time. Good time.
Wild
to be a sports
win.
fan.
Nice win last night.
Really
That was
nice win.
Crazy game.
Well, they came out hot. They almost scored 3 goals in the first 2 minutes, and then they let them back in. They let them back in it. We are who they thought they were. Yeah.
Wolves are generic.
Dude, I watched that Wolves game last night. I'm back to hating basketball. The Timberwolves. Man, we were so hot.
That didn't last long for a lot of people.
Well, Ant, what is Ant doing? He's not even showing up for games these days.
Dude, that new guy they traded for is just the worst.
Randall?
Yeah.
He's a dick, too,
He just
isn't he?
chucks everything up. He
Yeah.
doesn't play defense.
I did call Connor that, and Connor played in a basketball game on Sunday. I
You're-
go, look at this Chuck person out here. Dude, he was just firing at threes from everywhere. I'm like, what are you doing?
And, for those who don't know, Bobby's got hockey playing, football playing, baseball playing kid. Doesn't play hockey this year and decides to go play rec league basketball for the hell of it. How great is that?
Beer league basketball.
Yeah, right.
So is it with other kids or is it with adults?
No, it's with the other high schools.
Okay,
The
gotcha.
other team, though, had 3 guys with beards. Like full beards. I was like, are
James
these
Harden
kids-
was out there?
Yeah, right. Yeah, it was.
And how was it?
They got beat up. Yeah, the boys got the paint wasn't very good to them. Like I said, Connor was Chuck Person, fired from everywhere, but he missed like 5 layups.
Did he try to dunk it at all?
He didn't. He got pissed once. He got a sweet rebound and stuffed the kid. He goes, "Get that shit out of here!" And you can't swear, so the ref's like, "Hey, you can't talk like that."
Dude, I gotta see Connor play basketball.
It is funny.
Oh my
God, can you imagine that him? I know what he's like on the ice. I can't imagine what he's like on the court.
We should
Right.
just do a segment for Pull Tab Sports. It's called Connor Plays Blank. And we just sign him up for different things.
Bonos.
Yes. And we just watch him rage on people. Connor plays volleyball, just freaking going up spike and shit.
Pickleball.
Yeah, Connor plays pickleball.
Pickleball was embarrassing. I told you guys that story.
No.
Like we're down in St. Louis for a baseball tournament, and all the boys went and played pickleball. I, honest to God, was afraid what was happening. He was spiking so effing hard on people. I was like, Jesus, come on, knock it off. Felt bad because it's the first time he's been around these
He hit
kids.
some 80-year-old in
He
the
just
head.
It's like, come on, settle down, little thunder.
Dude, you need to start making some highlights.
You
Get a highlight
do.
reel
Oh,
going.
I'm telling you, you guys would have been you probably would have went in the other room because it was embarrassing. I was like,
What else could we sign Connor up to play and just watch him go after people?
Synchronized
Dodgeball.
swimming.
Dodgeball, synchro.
You grab a leg and cut down. You're getting higher than me.
Yeah, what's the pool sport when they like go
Water
up and-
polo?
Water polo.
Yeah, that's a tough sport.
He'd probably be good at water polo.
I don't know. He's not that good of a swimmer. He's not.
He'd
bad,
be on
but-
top of people just like just like dunking their head the whole time. Like, you 2 minutes. He's like, there's no 2 minutes in this sport.
Yeah. Any sport that Connor would play, they would invent a penalty time.
Yeah, they'd be like, all right, we got to change the rules
Gotta
here.
calm this kid down.
Yeah.
But so how was
Well,
the
that's
holidays?
fun.
Let's
That's
get
fun.
back to the
Holidays, man.
So December. I mean, I'm looking at you. I mean, I've been telling you about me. We gained a little weight in December.
Yeah, now we got a competition.
We got a competition.
Yep.
All
Are you
right.
gonna tell people about our big competition? Are we gonna?
I don't
we're
really
gonna-
know what
Are
it
we gonna
is.
air it out? Like, we should like figure it out right now.
Figure it out.
Sal, are you in on this? Maybe Sal wants to be in on this.
I don't know what we're talking about.
Sal's been going to the
We got to
gym.
do some kind of percentage body mass or loss or something.
Weight loss challenge?
Yeah.
Well, why didn't you start this 2 months ago when I started?
Well, we should have, but December was really bad. Doctor said the cholesterol and everything else is not going well. So
Let's talk about how much
Got
did
it.
you gain over the
I
month
bet
of-
you I gained 20 pounds. I'm not joking you in December.
No,
Seriously?
Yeah.
Not
Yeah.
seriously.
All I did was eat and drink for 30 days. I mean, it was crazy. But there was parties all the time.
Yeah, right.
And then when you didn't have parties, hey, you want to go to watch a game? And you're sitting around eating and drinking.
Bobby had an advent calendar, and it was the 12 days of Christmas. It would just open it. It says, eat 500 cookies, drink 22 vodka Stoli sodas. Yeah, I hear you. So we got to do something. We got to change it up. What should we bet?
All right. We bet somebody buys Culver's every week.
It's the opposite of
The
what we
day
need to
I
do.
went to the the day before I went to the doctor, I had, went to Culver's. And, went on. I've never ordered a double ever.
Yeah.
I got a double and onion rings and a shake, and
So
I'm like,
good.
go the next day, they're hooking me up to IVs. And
That you ate that much before your doctor's appointment? Bobby, you never do that.
set the bar high so that I can just go a little bit lower.
It's like concussion protocol. You just fail all your tests so they don't know if you have a concussion. What's 2 + 2? 67. All right. So
Got to figure it out. What are we doing? What do you figure it out? What do you
I don't
want
know.
to do?
I think it's got to be. We're not going to be able to do some kind of body mass index, are we? Or we're going to go and get
requires to have to go to the doctor.
yeah. Then we got to get
All
a
right.
professional involved, unless we've got a
pound-
trainer that listens.
Pounds each week.
Okay, we're due by every week. We're
Yeah, every
We,
week. Weigh in on Sundays, and
Okay.
then goes to the next Sunday.
loser buys a bottle of Stoli
Bottle of Stoli
at the end, or every week.
every week.
For the other one or for the other two? Am I in on this or not?
Well, then we have 2 bottles.
Right.
We got to do an official weigh-in
Official weigh-in.
because I don't trust you guys with
Well,
telling
I'll
me
show you
what
my
you lost.
doctors.
But let's
All right, so go
let's do
home.
a cholesterol challenge.
Go-
Bobby's is 237.
Right.
So go home tonight, jump on the scale, take a picture, and send it to the.
No, we got to do it official. You're going to
We
be
gotta
holding
all-
a
we
weight
gotta
in your
all be
hands.
together.
Yeah, somebody's
Yeah,
going to be holding a weight and just like, oh my God, I'm 375. Like, Lord, you're 5'4".
All right. We'll get together one of our houses on Sundays.
Does
Weigh
Kanger have
in.
a scale in his office?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Yeah, okay, we got to officially do it.
So the 2 lowest guys put. Fuck, I don't know. What do you do?
I don't know. I mean,
What do you mean? The one that comes in third has to buy the other one's bottle
Each week. All right, I like it.
each week.
that's what he said. Each
Yeah.
week, we have a bottle.
Oh,
There's 4. How many weeks are we doing?
Well, it's only like $20-$30 a bottle, right?
So what date are we going to go till? Like March 1st?
So
March
that's a-
15th? When's our spring break, Sal? March 20th.
20th. Yep.
So let's go right before that.
Okay. So we'll go like whatever
Let's go
that
March
Sunday is.
right at the Sunday after the boys hockey tournament.
Okay.
Boys state tournament that Sunday.
Well, I'm on vacation two times.
Well, that's your own fault.
Dry vacation, Sal.
It is a dry vacation. You're right.
No eating, no drinking.
Right.
So
March. So maybe like March 16th?
is that let's go that Sunday
think it's
after
16th.
the high school state tournament.
It's got to be the 16th.
I probably think it's
Did you do the final weigh-in at the Hockey
You
Expo?
think it's the
Yeah,
Live?
That would be great.
Live.
That would be
Live on the
great.
pod.
All
live
right,
at the
that's
expo?
it. That's
All
what
right, we'll
do.
do that. Okay. And is it just one big prize? Are we going to do it every month? Should we do like
Aren't we doing it
3
every week?
official weigh-ins? Every week's going to be like, I'm going to be like freaking 12 Stoli bottles richer.
Right.
So all right, let's go. We'll go. What's a good bottle of whiskey?
It's like 10. Yeah, it's like 10 weeks.
Yeah, that's 10 weeks. So a big good bottle of whiskey.
A whiskey of your choice
Whiskey,
that's less than
whatever-
$100.
Okay, that's it. Whatever you want, less than $100.
Okay.
The other 2 buy.
Okay.
And
Wait. So the other two buy the leader.
The winner
no,
takes all.
Winner takes all.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Winner takes all.
Yeah,
The other
that's
2
cool.
guys got to chip in. So
Yep.
it's basically $50
Yep.
each.
And
Yeah.
then $10 a week.
$10 a week.
You got to do some weekly challenge.
Okay, fine.
All right,
do
we're
it.
good. We're good.
Do it.
$10 a week starting now.
He's going to be taking Turbo Lax the week.
Hang on. Let me zoom out.
Hey, zoom out. Am I that fat? You got to zoom out? Oh, my God. Turbo Lax. Oh,
Yeah.
my God. So are we also doing dry January?
No, that's dumb.
Bobby, my wife told me today I'm doing dry January.
Well, it's too late. I mean, do February. There's less days in the month. But I mean, it's okay. Let's get to that.
Okay.
I mean, we have some friends that are doing this, and that's good for them, right?
Yeah.
But if you don't do everything, which I mean,
Sober.
it has to be sober,
Clean?
Yes, it has to be
Like-
clean. You
Oh,
can't.
I don't know about that.
Oh, that's bullshit. I mean,
It's dry January.
well,
That means no drinking.
Doesn't
mean extracurriculars need to go away.
When this game first started, or this contest first started, I think everybody was under the assumption that you're clean for the month. I don't think it was meant to
Does
be.
that mean no Culvers?
Well,
Yeah, what's clean? How about coffee?
Yeah.
That's a drug.
Right.
well, come on.
No chew?
Weed, gummies.
Zins?
Zins?
I'll say chew's good still.
Meth?
See,
Meth, you're out.
Now we're picking and
Well,
choosing.
yeah, it's Bobby Finn knows everyone. I'm fucking make the rules.
His name's on the cover, goddammit.
So no weed, no gummies, and no booze. If you're really gonna do
No
it.
sex.
Well, is that really gonna be a problem?
Winning.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Don't even call me tomorrow. Make me cut that out because we're leaving it.
No, that's it.
Yeah, that's
There's
it.
no doubt.
That's it.
Oh, my God. It's just a joke. It's just good and fun.
It's not real.
This podcast life isn't real. Oh, my God. I can't even.
What do you got going on?
I don't know. I think I messed it up when I did my tricep dips and lost 5 pounds just doing that.
So yeah, the dry January, the meme with Kramer and Seinfeld right away. Third day of January. I'm out.
I'm out, Jerry.
Like,
I'm out of the contest.
yep, it's
That
so
was a
great.
Great episode.
Absolutely, it might be number one all time for Seinfeld.
Have you had that? Have you had anybody like, I'm done, I'm out?
Of dry January?
January.
I've heard about. some
Well, I
people.
think our friend's wife did already. Like, I mean, that day we were all up
Eight
to,
days in?
Well, I think it
wasn't
was
even
even
8 days
it was like
in.
3 days in. No, it was January 3rd.
Yeah.
I think she's like, I'm out. I'm not doing this.
Well, she's a teacher. She deserves to.
Yeah,
drink.
she needs to. She needs a vice,
Yeah, she does.
but
It's a lot of stress.
lots of stress. So Dent
Well,
Heads.
my wife told me that I was doing dry January, and I was like, "We drank on Friday and Saturday." Like, what do you mean we're doing dry January? I thought we talked about it. I was like, "Did I?" miss
See,
the memo?
that's I could get
Did-
fooled
do
on
you
that.
know she drank?
Yeah, she did. That's what, like again. I was like, "What?" She's like, "Well, we'll dabble. It's like
You did
semi-dry."
What'd you do in like November or something? Or
We did that. Yeah,
yeah, but
we-
you got 6
we had-
days or
I
whatever.
think we had 3 or 4
I think it was
days.
6.
I think it was 6.
Yeah.
I think
Like you can't go. But you just did the goddamn contest.
And look how fit I am, dude. Why would you not do it if you're as fit as I am?
He replaced his Stoli. He replaced his Stoli soda with Oreos and milk.
Seriously, dude. God. Do you think you could quit sweets before you quit alcohol?
No.
Yeah, I think
You
so.
could quit alcohol first, Al?
Yeah.
You like sweets more?
Yeah.
I could do either.
I mean, what do you consider sweets? Like ice cream?
Yeah, ice cream, cookies.
Yeah, I'm out.
Candy.
Ooh, ice cream cookies are damn good.
Ice cream cookies are good.
I like chocolate shakes, obviously.
How about chips or alcohol?
I mean, they're good. Don't need them.
Chips would be easier than booze.
Really?
Yeah.
I could. Here's what I could cut in order. I could cut sweets first, alcohol second, chips last.
Really?
Man, I love a good chip. I wanted to open a chip store in Stillwater, like just all potato chips, any flavor you want. It's like a wall of chips,
Do it.
right? I mean, people walk around and they eat
Trademark people.
popcorn.
That's trademarked.
Yeah, you can't take that. That's property of Pull Tab Sports. Shit, now John King owns it. Yeah, people walk around and they eat popcorn. Like, oh, how great! Like popcorn.
That was around though. The chip thing was around like 3 or 4 years ago, right?
Chips are
The
old now.
hottest chip contest
Yeah.
and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But what about
Did
like?
you ever do it?
I didn't
the
do
coffin
that
chip?
one. The
Yeah.
coffin chip.
Yeah.
Did you did it?
No, Sal did. You did it. Somebody had one at a party we were at. I don't think
No, it wasn't me.
you did a handful of. Sal and his kid did a handful
Did
of
you do one of your kids do
jalapenos.
it?
No, they
Oh,
did a
yeah,
handful
yeah,
of
yeah.
jalapenos.
Yeah, we
Because
did.
somebody's going to do the chip, and he's like, Gavin, you're not doing it. You're not doing the chip. So here. And he chopped up a jalapeno, and he took it, and he ate the whole freaking thing like that.
Yeah.
And I don't know how it went well when you guys got home. But.
Oh, I did that contest at my grandpa's house, me and my uncle. We were just macho, Here, jalapeno, one after another. Boom, 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 boom. Next thing you know, our stomachs are both going crazy.
Oh, yeah.
It was brutal, but
those chips, man. I heard those not ghost peppers, or something worse than those.
Shaq has a great one.
Yes.
When they're on screen, he goes,
Uh-huh.
I won't even make a face.
Oh, and then he
Oh,
lost it.
yeah.
That he just lost it.
I've talked to people. My boss at work, she did it, and she was like, it ruined my entire weekend. She's like, don't do it. It's so bad, and you don't even understand the pain it causes.
The pain coming out is worse than going in.
Oh,
Do you
I'm
see
telling
these
you.
videos of people that hide it in food on people?
Oh, that's not. You should go to jail for that.
Right?
I mean, that's assault. I'd rather get punched in the face than do one of those.
Seriously.
Yeah.
Is that the dick of the week?
No, Jerry Jones.
Oh, that's the Dent Heads Dick of the week?
Jerry Jones is by far the Dent Heads Dick of the week. He doesn't want this guy to coach, but he won't let him leave to go interview somewhere else.
Okay, so we'll go back. So that's the Dent Heads Dick of the week,
That
people.
is the Dent Heads Dick of the week.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now everybody needs to go see Sean down at Bloomington at Dent Heads.
Dent Heads, you got a little ding, a lot of stuff going on, a lot of people parking a little too close, a little slippery out there. You got a little bump. Go see Sean.
You got a kid that drives a car, and they have constant dings and scratches and stuff in your car.
Yeah.
Go down.
You get the excuses like, Dad, it happens in the school parking lot all the time.
Yeah, well,
This is what happens.
I don't know.
Let's get a bunch of cards from Sean then.
Yeah.
Start passing them out. But yeah, absolutely. There's too much going on, and hopefully your kid doesn't total your car, which has happened to me too many times. But
Sean couldn't fix that.
Sean couldn't fix that. He's
But he was close.
He's
I bet
not
he
the
was
magic
really
man.
close.
Yeah, he's not the magic
Yeah.
man, but he is. He can do miraculous stuff.
All right,
Yeah.
so everybody check out Dent
Dent
Heads.
Go see him.
Go see him. Appreciate you sponsoring the podcast.
Love it.
How about the Bobby Bar review of the week? You had a bar review?
Well, I was at this bar called T-Bones the last couple nights down in Chicago.
Really?
Yeah.
Chicago bar.
What
T-Bones.
was it? So every bar in Chicago's got like a sandwich. It seems like.
It's usually Italian in this area.
Right.
So it was, it's kind of right at O'Hare or ORD Airport, O'Hare Airport.
Okay.
And it's just a bunch of warehouses and office buildings. So there's not a lot to do there. So I had this crappy
You
little
doing
hotel.
like burying a body down there? Or
Burying a
what?
body,
Jesus.
trying to look for a new podcast partner.
Okay.
Doing some interviews.
Okay. Good. to know.
No, with my new job, I had to
Yeah.
go down there and
Okay.
call on some customers and
Yep.
get done with that. And a couple blocks away is this bar called T-Bones, and go in there. I wouldn't call it a dive bar. Somebody told me to go to it. It's because it's a cool dive bar. But if you got steak on the menu, it's not a dive bar.
Correct.
You can't have it.
Yeah, correct.
But it was cool.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. So, place you'd take the wife if you guys were traveling together?
Yeah. Not
Yeah.
a bad place.
Okay. What was the atmosphere like?
A little blue collarish, but I didn't know they had slot machines in Illinois. So there was a little slot machine area.
Straight up slot machines
Really?
in the bar?
Yeah, yeah. So
I didn't know that.
That's cool.
yeah, so
Well,
they-
and
steel tip darts. Go crazy with that.
Dang.
Get a little drunk, start firing those some bitches
seriously.
around.
And what city was this in?
This was in
Gary.
Wooddale.
Gary.
That's Indiana.
That's it. That's the armpit of
Yeah.
America.
Don't ever
Okay,
look.
so atmosphere was pretty good. What would we rank
I would
this
say
thing?
atmosphere was an 8-9.
Oh, okay, it's pretty good. How about the
Maybe an 8-6.
Okay, how about the food? You had a steak. Did you get a steak?
I did
or
not get a
something?
steak. No, I just
You
got,
had like a
I got a burger the first night, like a jalapeno burger. It was pretty damn good.
Okay.
Didn't help my weigh in, but or maybe it did help my weigh in for our
Or else it
contest.
did. And hold on, did you say 2 nights?
2 nights. Then the next night I went back because it's 2 blocks from the hotel, and
Okay.
I only had a few that night. I think it was 7 or 8. So I had I just had an appetizer.
Sal, if we don't win this contest, there's something wrong
I'm
with us. I'm telling you
seriously.
right now.
I'm sitting here just counting the calories right
No,
now.
it's seriously though. I was like, I'm just gonna go have a few, and then start talking to this old dude next to me that owns some tool dye company, and he starts telling me his father started it and this and that. Next thing I'm talking to him for 2 hours, he buys me 3 drinks, and I'm like, dude, you don't have to buy me drinks. I got a lot of money, and all right, whatever. But and then this other dude comes next to me right when I'm ready to leave, and he buys me a drink, and I'm like, come on, dude. Wait, is my fucking zipper undone? What's going on here?
What did the Tool Guy's tool taste like?
Yeah. Right.
Too much. It's too much.
Okay, let's keep going. How about service? Did you have good service? The bartender, nice.
The bartenders were good.
Good?
Yeah.
Okay.
Bartenders are good.
Pretty average, pretty good.
I'd say I'd give them an 8, 9, 9.
Okay. And then drinks. Do they have good Stoli sodas?
Drinks are pretty good. Yeah, I didn't. I stayed on the vodka, the Stolis.
Yeah.
I didn't get onto the JMOs.
That's good.
Because that always gets me.
So it was pretty good. How about that?
Pretty good place.
Rate it.
I would say overall,
the drinks. You got to rate the drinks.
Well,
first.
the drinks are. I'd say a 9.3.
Okay, so we're looking at really close to about hovering around a 9 here.
Hovering around a 9.
Okay,
Yeah.
and then did they have any of this Fabulous Four? Did they have Stoli?
They did have Stoli.
Bang. Did they have pull tabs?
No pull tabs.
But they did have.
They had slots.
Slots.
So kind of you almost get an asterisk. Yes.
Okay. Yep. That's pretty close. Did they have golden tea?
They did have golden tea.
Okay. Good.
Pretty good little sports bar too.
Yeah.
And did they have touch tunes?
Yeah, touch tunes.
They did have touch tunes.
Ooh.
Yes, absolutely. So it's not a dive bar, but they have steak. But it was a good place. That's why I went back because I'm like, that's all I want.
What'd you have the second day?
I
First
had an
was
appetizer.
jalapeno.
What are those little shit you roll up and it's an appetizer? It's like
A booger?
Wontons.
well, something like that.
Booger.
Bougar. I can't remember what it was, but
Okay.
yeah, they're good.
Egg rolls?
Egg rolls.
Yes, egg rolls.
All right. That's
Okay.
good.
Like Fiesta
All right.
egg rolls.
So
or
check
something.
out that bar if you're in Chicago. You
T-Bones, Wooddale.
T-Bones in Wooddale. You get
Yeah.
you get out of the airport and you go check it out.
Yeah, it's right around the airport.
Did we have a tournament in Wooddale? I thought
Yes, we did.
Yeah.
'Cause we went to that other crazy bar where it looked like they had meth coming through the parking lot. Remember they had that one little drive-up place right next to it?
Yes,
You're
yes.
like, oh my God, where are we? Yes, it was like that's a mile away.
Okay, so I know the area.
Yeah.
Did you have any Malort?
I did
Yeah,
not
no
have
kidding.
No
You were in
Malort.
Chicago,
I
dude.
know, I don't know.
Have you seen the videos?
I forgot.
Everybody's been
I sent-
copying us lately
I
since we've
sent
been
them,
talking
yeah.
about Malort.
Everybody always copies. K-Fan copies us all the time.
God damn.
Stop listening to us, cheaters.
Beat it. Meat sauce. Actually, I want to get Zach Helverson on the pod.
He'd be good.
He'd be great. He's a hockey guy. He
He was
lives right
super
over
awkward
here.
today.
Was
Like,
he?
it's just some of his responses. He was like, "Ugh."
Tommy Olson's a Matamita guy. I thought you were going to call him.
T.O., got to get him on.
Come on, Mott football, baby.
Well, they had a bad year, so I don't know how much they like my kid.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Anything else you want to talk about? I haven't. We're talking about bars. My other dick of the week was going to be Dent Heads Dick of the week was going to be bartenders that get pissed when you ask them to change the channel. Like when you're a bartender, somebody should. If there's a couple bartenders, there should be one person who is.
In charge.
Yep, I am the TV czar.
Yeah.
And that's my job to make sure I know what's happening tonight. I know all the games that are happening. If someone's like, hey, do you get the Gopher hockey game? It's on Big Ten Network. Sorry, we don't get Big Ten Network. You, at the very little, don't be pissed when I ask you to
Right.
change the channel to a hockey game or a football game. But I think that should be built in. You were a bartender. Is
Yeah.
that a thing or is that just...
Why would you ever get mad at that?
Right.
I mean, I wouldn't get mad at that. Yeah, I'll try to find it. I mean,
Right.
I want everybody who's there to be happy and want
And to stay there.
Yes, to stay there for sure.
Right.
So I'm going to do everything I can to get that game on.
Man, some bars
But
I don't
yes.
think care about that anymore. They're like, get out there.
Yeah. I don't sell pull tabs right now.
Yeah, right. That's another one. Why do you have them behind the bar then?
Right. But no, I agree. I mean, I'm with you for sure.
Okay.
Does your
Dent Heads
charity
got-
know you don't sell pull tabs right now?
Yeah, Dent Heads got doubled up this week.
Yeah,
I like it.
do it for Dent Heads.
I like it.
Anything else we got to hit on besides me kicking your ass and weight loss challenges?
Well, you're probably going to beat me at golf, I guess, too, then, huh?
Wow. That was aggressive, dude. That was
Sorry,
pretty good.
not sorry.
That was pretty good. I'll
Yeah.
take it.
Yeah, we're going to go play a little sim golf. Give Tom about 40 strokes and probably break even.
Hey, all I need is 2 strokes. Hello.
Hello.
Well-
Two-stroke joke.
2-stroke joke.
All right.
Hey,
Thanks for
everybody.
having us.
Yes, thanks, fellas. It was nice and short and sweet.
Yeah.
But thanks, everybody, for listening to the pod. You can listen to us on all platforms, Spotify, YouTube, and all the other places you get your podcasts. And like, subscribe, and tell a friend about us. And We always like to say, when you go out in life, do the right things and try to tell somebody, make somebody's life better. Do the right things and stay positive and treat people the right way and push your shopping carts in the right way. And,
That's right.
Most of all, go through life and don't be a dick. We're out.